Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play series. This will be part 4 of Pop Demand Mod Divide by Zero 1.5C, which is of course not the newest version. I recorded an entire video for part 4, but unfortunately the video got corrupted somehow. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but the graphical glitches were just so insane that I was unable to do anything with it, so here I'm gonna have to go back and redo things. But just to give you an idea of what had changed, here is Hungary. I'd expanded and taken northern, Romania and Moldavia from Romania in order to get that oil supply, which would be forthcoming soon. And then I ended up dragged into a war against Italy by Venice and allied with the North German Federation, which at some point became Germany. And then we went down and stomped Italy, and I ended up with this part of the boot from Italy, which oddly enough didn't increase my rank at all. I'm also cat sitting at the moment, so I've got a small guest here who may be coming and going and sitting on my keyboard every now and then, but I'll try and keep her in check. So anyway, that was part 4 at the end of the session that got corrupted. Here you can see what everything started as, and this is actually where I'll be starting now. So things to watch out for. Somehow Germany ended up, or the North German Federation ended up with Austria and Silesia, which gave them a border with me. And if you know anything about the AI, that means they'll be very hesitant to maintain any sort of alliance. So even though I'm currently allied with the North German Federation, that's going out the window very soon. Also, the Balkans will probably be Balkanized once again. We'll see what happens there. You know, anything could potentially happen when the AI is involved. And if and when I lose that alliance with the North German Federation, I'll be looking to switch alliances over to France instead. Hey, kitty. Kitty's biting the microphone right now, if you hear that. So she's going to be a part of the video, it seems. So why don't you go on the floor, kitty? Good kitty. All right. So let's start part 3 again. And I'll have to see what's going on in terms of infamy and everything. I kind of forgot what the state was at the very beginning of the session. But I'm guessing I'll have to let the infamy wear off a tiny bit. And then, so I've got about 6 infamy left. So I'm going to let that burn off, and then I'll be justifying for northern Moldavia again, because I really want that oil once it comes into existence. So if anything happens between now and then, of course, I'll let you know, but otherwise there'll be a bit of a gap here, so sit tight. And also I'll be going for Istria. I forgot, I guess I took that at some point. So Istria, northern Moldavia, and any other targets of opportunity are the order of the day. So yeah, preemptive thanks for watching, and I will catch up with you shortly. Alright, so a small rebellion, and it looks like my political party changed as well, so I'll have to change the setup here substantially. Looks like I can invest a little bit more in military spending. I also signed the Geneva Convention, which dropped the max here by 10%. I'll have to go a lot more on tariffs, so unfortunately I can no longer tax the hell out of the poor like I normally do. So we'll go about 75%, see what that does, and adjust things as needed. So very minor rebellion, not too bad, and looks like I'm almost done researching military statistics as well. And still plenty of infamy to burn off, so probably we'll be cutting the next section as well. What next? One other fairly minor thing here, I changed to, what's it called? Is it military industrial complex? So boost to military tech, boost to industry, but a small penalty to culture and commerce. Alright, got an expert diplomat, which will help that infamy drain away much quicker, about 50% faster. So that's exactly the minister that I was looking for. As soon as that drops down near 0, I'll begin justifying for Istria. Istria is not as populated as I initially thought it was, as I found out last time around, but it is nice to have that extra port, so I'll be going for that before I go for Moldavia. You see my rank is actually dropping substantially now. Why is that? It's because all of my craftsmen are out of work, oddly enough. So I can no longer subsidize anything, which is a little bit problematic. On the other hand, let's see here. I can start pumping out capitalists, so that will help the research a little bit. Some capitalists. Capitalists. All the capitalists. So craftsmen are great, but if you can't employ them, then they're completely useless. So I might as well get more capitalists while I can. If this session goes like the last one, then I'll probably won't be able to get rid of the liberal government, but you know, that's okay, I can deal with that. Looking to grab Venice as an ally before either Austria or Italy can annex it. So I'm hoping I have that opportunity. If nothing else, I'll impose a white peace if anyone declares war on them once we're on friendly terms. But Venice is a very useful ally in this area. Losing a bit of cash, but that's okay at this point. Got plenty to spare. So there really aren't too many craftsmen who are out of work at this point. I mean, there are a lot, but they're all in like one state, so probably just non-accepted pops or something. Not a huge deal. And making money hand over fist now, so I can drop this down. I'm guessing the UK is at war. That's my best guess. Let's see if that's the case. Yep, UK is at war. So tariffs are making tons of money. So the UK is going for Ireland. Ireland freed itself thanks to rebels, and now they're about to be re-annexed, it seems. The last game I also had Jacobin revolutions. I let them take over. It's a little bit annoying just letting them kind of slowly march to the capital, but it worked out alright, I guess. Some a little bit more prestige, I think, would be nice. And here in about half a year I can start justifying for Istria. Galicia. Alright, so a bunch of unemployed folks in Galicia, but what can you do? Seems like everyone else is alright. Get some consciousness, that'll help with the plurality. Definitely don't want to remove the first minister. Whistle stop's not bad. So another thing I noticed about this mod, which, you know, can be good or bad, if you have any amount of infamy, you're going to lose prestige a lot. I know I mentioned that before, but every time I see exactly how much prestige I'm losing thanks to infamy, I just kind of, you know, have to do a double take. So last session I was losing like 0.7 per month, which basically means you stay at whatever your permanent prestige limit is. There's really nothing else you can do. But that's how they want to do it. I respect that. Of course, this is not the newest version. It looks like Japan is trying to unite itself one way or the other. And if you watch this Let's Play series, we are starting a multiplayer game using Divide by Zero, which I think will be a whole lot of fun. Because, you know, obviously, in my personal opinion, this is the best mod for Victoria 2 in existence. You know, Pop Demand mod is great, but Divide by Zero just takes it to a whole new level. So, yeah, if you're interested, definitely let me know and I'll tell you how to join. We'll be starting next Thursday. Let's see, countries that have been taken so far. France has been selected, Sweden has been selected, and a player from Alaska will be taking a freed Alaska. So we'll have the Kingdom of Alaska as hopefully a great power by the end of the game. That would be pretty funny, I think. Alright, so 0.48, I think this will be fine. I'm going to move some troops back. You know, I'm not sure if having troops on the border has any effect at all on how often you are caught justifying, but I'm a little bit superstitious, I guess, so I'm moving them all back. Alright, so move back, and let's justify acquire states. So max is 11. Hopefully I won't take the full brunt of that, but I probably should have started that right before the end of the war, or end of the month. Alright, so begin justifying Vojvodina. So these will start to lose their Serbian and Banat cores sooner or later. Oh, 10.4. Alright, so I guess we got just about all of it. So at this point I can move my troops back. If this goes like last time around, this war will be over in no time. I found out the hard way last time, and there was a lot of cursing last session, the one that didn't get recorded properly, because I ended up fighting Italy, as I mentioned, over Venice, and Italy, despite not having that great of an army in size, was just completely destroying my stacks, even with all my tech. I don't know, maybe just had some great generals or something, but it was just wrecking me over and over. Everything I sent down there got destroyed. Let me rephrase that. Everything that came in contact with an Italian army got destroyed, because the Italian stacks were massive too. They're taking like 70,000 per stack, and it was pretty insane. Alright, so how long for the justification? So probably catch up with you in about 200 days to begin the next war, and otherwise just focus on the economy in the meantime, get some prestige going. Hey, Kitty's back. Oh, again, Kitty. What you doing, Kitty? Oh. So, yeah, she's laying down right in front of the keyboard now, so it's just a matter of time before she either starts biting me or pressing buttons. I'm not sure which will come first. Nope, she's gonna play with the microphone. Yeah, Kitty. So, romanticism, switch over, get some commerce text. At the moment I've got absolutely no commerce at all, and then probably go industry next. Oh, Kitty, you really like that microphone. It's hanging down off my headset, so you know, it's this little bug-like thing that she can swat at. Yep, there she goes again. Alright, why don't you go down on the floor, Kitty? Come on. Come on, Kitty. Alright, so maybe here in a little bit Kitty will come back. So also got some orange juice with a bit of tequila I'm sipping on at the moment, so that's nice. So something I was discussing, I'm not sure if I recorded this from last time, but because of the massive prestige drop, let's see how much it is. So it's 0.6 per month right now, and that's more than all of the positives combined plus some. And there's also two other minuses here, so you see academic confusion and small navy. So like 5.5 prestige is great, but that's going to be gone in a year. On the other hand, I could lose one militancy, and that's great, but then, you know, I don't lose anything else for that. So, you know, getting the prestige does nothing because it's going to drain away. So I might as well go with the other thing. But here, I could go middle strata, 3% more liberal, so that might not be a bad idea. I'm going to try that, actually. So I don't care at all about the prestige. That was the whole point of that little rant. The prestige is meaningless to me right now because, you know, 5.5 is going to drain away before I even know I had it. But the additional effect there was actually a good thing, whereas they presented it as a bad thing. In other cases, you know, it's pretty obvious where you get the prestige, but you get the bad effect too. Or you get the loss of prestige with the good effect, so you may as well get the loss in prestige because it has no real impact because everything's permanent prestige anyway. So I'm kind of jockeying for position, going up and down around 8. A bit of a bonus to dig in cap. Stopped influencing Venice. So I'm probably get an alliance at this point. Be able to add them to my sphere here very shortly. #22nd March. Alright, so at this point I have an ally in Venice, and I think that will be good. So I'm going to declare war on Austria for Istria here very shortly, and probably after I destroy Austria's army. Hello again, kitty. Germany, or North German Federation, will probably come down and take Silesia if it goes like last time around. Alright, so the Eastern question. The Ottoman Empire has been in slow decline for much of the last century, etc., etc. And Kitty's chewing on the mouthpiece again. Should go back on the floor, Kitty. It's the best place for you. Alright, so it seems like that's still intact. So I will be attempting to host the Congress because why not? May as well. So for the moment I'm dropped down to 6th place, or increased to 6th place, I guess you could say. It doesn't really matter, that's gonna be gone before I know it. So probably the Ottomans will be Balkanized, but you know, it's anyone's guess at this point. I could go either way. Alright, it's a bit more of a permanent prestige, or was that shared prestige? Alright, so I have a sphere member at this point. I think that's my first one. Yeah, first one. So next I'll be going for Albania, which I'll probably lose the moment that the Eastern Question event chain fires, but I'm going to keep that at 100% at friendly, just so I can reacquire as quickly as possible. Otherwise Russia would just automatically become the sphere leader, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, so we got the CB, and Austria is allied with Dalmatia, which is useless, and also with Switzerland, which can't technically join the war because it's neutral. So I'll be declaring on Austria. They'll call in both. Switzerland will immediately peace out, and then I'll be destroying the army in Vienna, and this will be over before we know it. So acquire state. Istria 73%, so it's a little bit steep there. Should I call in everyone? May as well, I guess. And it'll just be over quicker. Last time I did this, I didn't actually call in the North German Federation, but I'll try and end this war a little bit quicker than I did last time around. Alright, so I think everything should be good to go there. Alright, so Greece, Albania, Venice, and North German Federation are all in the war. North German Federation already has a small stack down in Dalmatia, so perfect positioning, I guess. So for most of this war, let's see, stability in the Balkans is more important. So for most of this war, I'm just going to, you know, kind of sit back and let the Germans do their thing. I don't really need to kill the Austrian stacks. They're pretty much useless on their own anyway. I'm not even going to mobilize, it's pointless. So I'm also hoping that after this war is over, Dalmatia will have a rebellion and thereby remove itself from the Austrian sphere. So at that point, Italy can attempt to take Dalmatia, and then I can take Dalmatia back from Italy and have a bit of an expanded coastline there. Let's go that way. Bosnian issue. I want Bosnia. Alright, so I already have Bosnia, so putting them in my sphere is completely pointless, so I'm just going to lose an infamy instead. Yeah, this will be over in no time. It'd be hilarious if that army retreated to Judenburg right now. Yeah, there they go, to Judenburg. So, nice knowing you. Battle of Vienna. I'm making a lot more money here than I really need at the moment, so I'll drop this down a bit to help industry. So looks like Egypt is making gains in the south. I wonder if Germany is going to impose any sort of war goal. I guess not. So we've just been called into war. Oh, no. It was a sort of glitchy fake war thing. So Germany tried to call me into the war against no one. Alright, so as far as prestige goes, I think that's fine. As soon as these occupations are done, I'm just going to pull out. And then let Germany do the rest. Alright, a little bit more cash. Set the stock exchange too. Alright, so pull him out. Pull him out, send them back to the Russian border. Oh, and the other thing is, last session there were some massive rebellions. I seriously had like 5 different rebellions going on at the same time, and they were kicking my ass everywhere. I mean, there's some massive stacks. I had like 72,000 Romanians at one point. It was just insane. Alright, Judenberg is good. I'll let Venice do all the work for me. Alright, Venice has been captured. These guys can go back to Lvov. I bet the war score is pretty high at this point. Alright, so North German Federation wants Upper Silesia, which is exactly what they did last time around, except they didn't join the war with me. They did that on their own. So I'm hoping they will accept peace without Austrian Upper Silesia. That way I don't share a border with the North German Federation. It's a little bit gamey, but you know, the AI is stupid anyway, so. Alright, so acquire Istria, and we're going to deny Germany Upper Silesia for the sole purpose of maintaining this alliance. Because obviously if we share a border, then they will want to come after me. Hello again, kitty. What are you doing? Want my orange juice? It's not a toy kitty. Come here. And so we'll see how long this lasts with kitty on my lap. Obviously we got Slovenians here. We've got Austrians or South of Germans. We've also got Triestians and Slovenians and Italians. So all kinds of rebels can come up in this one tiny little area, which is a pain in the ass. Kitty, come on. Alright, so we move in one stack here. So move this guy there for defense. So I like to spawn there for some reason. And what was this guy for? I guess he was just defending the Austrian front. Alright, so mission accomplished. And about 9 infamy to burn off. It shouldn't take too long. And then on to further expansions, wherever those end up taking us. Alright, so what's going on here? Italian restoration of order to the Venetian provinces against Italy. So Italy is at war with Venice. Looks like they managed to pull in the North German Federation. So that's unfortunate. So if I join the war, I've got to fight against both the North German Federation and Italy, which would not go well. So I'm going to let Italy take Venice. It's sad to say. But yeah, I'm going to let Italy take Venice, and then basically first opportunity I'll be looking to take that back from them. Guess I can stop influencing them, huh? So this will be over pretty quickly. So I'm not going to add Albania to my sphere yet, but I'm going to maxed it out at 100, so the moment they get added to someone else's sphere, I'll just knock them out of the sphere and then, you know, influence and so on. So that whole event chain hasn't quite finished yet for some reason. Getting all kinds of prestige this time around. See, I'm losing 0.2 at the moment, so I'm actually gaining a little bit per month, which is great. Go home, Venice, you're drunk. Sweden is a great power. See, they're probably ranked 8th, 7th. Who's number 8? Bavaria. Interesting. So as long as Bavaria is a great power, North German Federation can't form Germany. But I'm guessing the moment they get bumped from GP status, Germany will form. That's probably what happened last time. Just wasn't really paying attention to that aspect of it. Has Ireland been conquered yet? Ireland has not been conquered, and they're just kind of sitting there. We gotta get some kind of negative war score by now, right? Yeah. Oh, that could be hilarious. If I could join that war. I can't even intervene right now because it's 0 war score. That's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Ireland. Guess I can't invest either, thanks to the government. Thanks, Obama. I lost the expert diplomat. Alright, so Venice has been annexed. Romagna is still there, is in the French sphere, so at some point Italy will be going after France, I'm guessing. That, or maybe South Tyrol. South Tyrol is probably more likely. Raving Loon. Oh no. Oh wait. Landed Gentleman. Alright. Sometimes the you know, sometimes the options kind of overwrite themselves for no apparent reason, so sort of dodged a bullet there with the Raving Loon. The British are losing to Ireland. Oh, the AI is so incompetent. It'd be hilarious if they, like, got a state from the UK. If they took Highlands or something. Lowlands. That would be hilarious. So Austria is probably at war with Italy right now. Be my best guess. Minus 19. Their war, well, it's the only war they have, but they're just not walking across. AI being stupid. Let's get some more units together, I guess. Bosniak. These guys will probably rebel instantly. That's worth a shot. Russia is at war with China. I would love to see what's going on over there. So China is partially westernized, and Russia has 16 military tech. it's got to be kind of rough for China. See how that's going. Yep. So Russia's taking this area here, or attempting to. Japan has almost formed. Satsuma is still there. I guess you'd say it's formed. It's civilized, right? Yeah, it's civilized. So Satsuma will probably annex into it at some point. I guess I can start justifying now. Acquire state. 11 infamy possible. It's not that I really want to risk the infamy, but I don't want the Balkanization to occur and then Romania to end up in Russia's sphere. I don't think they do, but I just don't want to even risk it. So just get it over with as quickly as possible. Well, it hasn't fired yet, so that's good. 12% so far. Lots of capitalists. 9.2 infamy. Alright. Could have been worse. So, get some units down in that area. How about you? But it always seems easier to me to reorganize armies when the game's paused. Ireland is still unoccupied. Should demand a colony or something there. See what Russia's war exhaustion is. 4%. Italy is acquiring Tyrol and dismantling constructions in, alright, acquire South Tyrol and dismantle constructions in Tyrol. There's all kinds of wars taking place right now. So Carlos Spain is no doubt getting destroyed by France. And here come the Slovenians. So, not too many, but they are well equipped. No defense bonus. Italy's actually helping me against the Slovenians. I'm guessing as soon as that war's over, Italy will go after France for Savoy. Alright, making a bit of cash now, finally. I'll probably drop this down a bit. So, lots of GPs at war. Keep the empire strong, so it looks like the Ottomans will not be losing any more land. Oh, Let's see what happened here. I could humiliate the Ottomans and cut them down to size. What's their army like? Their army is tiny compared to mine. Alright, guess I'm gonna be cutting the Ottomans down to size. Let's see how long that CB lasts. So I can free the Balkans 1870. It's cutting it close. Allied with Krakow and Portugal. Portugal's useless. But free Montenegro, use that as an excuse. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so hopefully Italy doesn't get any ideas. So I'll be reorganizing a few things here, and then catch back up to you in a moment. Alright, so I'm allied with now Montenegro, Albania, and Greece, all of whom hate the Ottomans. And I've got my troops in position, so declaring war to free Montenegro, which will be my next sphere member, presumably. So also a fairly low required war score, so if things don't go well, I'll be falling back to that and I'll forget about the cut down to size. Otherwise, I'll be looking to get a cut down to size as well. Alright, so I guess I should have automatically called in the Allies, but whatever. We'll see if we can get Germany in on this too, that'd be pretty nice. So I'll have to wait to call in Montenegro. Not that I really need them, but you know, never hurts. Let's see who joins. Greece is in, Albania is in, and North German Federation are all in. Am I still the war leader? I am the war leader, so if Germany marches down, then we'll just, you know, be sort of ganging up on the Ottomans, which would be great. That massive Albanian army could probably take out the entire Ottoman force for me. I should probably just let them do that. See if the Germans are coming. Yeah, Germans are taking Krakow. So I'm going to leave Krakow unoccupied so the Germans can march through. And might be getting a visit from Portugal at some point, but I'm not holding my breath over that. So I'm gonna let my allies do all the dirty work. So there's really no reason for me to be wasting my troops on this. So now I have my acquire state against Romania, so while I'm at war I might as well go after Romania too. Let's see, everyone except Montenegro is likely to join. So let's call in everyone except Montenegro. Allies, everyone except Montenegro. Not that I really need them, but you know, why not? Alright, so Greece is in. Pretty much everyone who needs to be in this war is in this war. Serbia is there doing. I guess they didn't join, so Serbia is not in the war. At least not yet. And do I have military access? I'm not sure. I think I have military access. Yeah, I do. Alright. So, good. Alright, Romania, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to sit there and be conquered, I guess. Let's get one more guy on here. Look at all those Albanians. And so Krakow wants peace, but unfortunately I can't peace out because I need the Germans to come through. Sorry. Wonder if I can catch that guy. Yeah, I got him. So yeah, my goal here is just to rush the capital as quickly as possible. Let's go back. Chargages. Over at Montenegro. That's funny. I'm gonna cut you down to size too. I wonder what a humiliate would require. Let's go cut down to size first. Humiliate. Yeah, I need money. Let's go cut down to size. And then probably they'll get wrecked by rebels too. So that'll help my allies. Albania is not in anyone's sphere at the moment. And looks like Germany is now invading Moldavia. This is going a lot better than the last session. Look at that navy though. Whew. Yeah, so I don't really have a reason to engage this army, so I'm just going to let them kind of sit and do their thing. I'll also be able to get some of their pops back from them once the war is over. And what's next? Artillery. I mentioned I hate elections. Pretty sure I have. And it looks like Germany's going after him. Oh, where did you come from? Let's see how this battle's going. Not well. Where are you going? Alright, so it looks like I got a little bit of backup coming. And that's gonna hurt a little bit, but... Ooh. I'm gonna let Albania come instead. We'll focus on the siege. Come on, Albania. Oh, and then we got Jacobins everywhere. That's not too bad. Come on, Albania. Alright, so Bucharest is under control. Krakow is still whining. If these weren't such tiny Jacobin armies, I might actually let them take over, but it would take an eternity. I'm just, you know, constantly driving up war exhaustion and everything, so... See what's going on here. Another thing I noticed about this mod, you know, compared to some of the more popular multiplayer ones, is the generals are not overpowered. You know, you see like +5 generals in some of those mods, and it's like, why? Why would you do that? So yeah, the generals are important, but they're not like make or break, where you've got to find your one +5 general and send them into every single battle. So I like that. And so Galatia is under control. I'm guessing they will probably accept peace. Wallachia. Huh. Return all states with core provinces to Wallachia. Well, that would be nice if it weren't over 100%, but can't really do that. Sorry. Would be kind of funny though. Alright, so Albania can be added to sphere. So now I have, I guess, one sphere member again. How's that battle going? Never saw a peace message that I can recall, so... British Patriots? Okay. So I guess Ireland has no real army. If they do, it's really insignificant. So let's see, British Patriots. I don't really have a navy to go over there to help them at the moment. And maybe I can end up with something. Whew. Well, so much for that alliance. Alright, so Albania's chasing down the Ottomans. Tirgo Vista's been captured. Alright, so having some issues in Bosnia and Istria right now. So, let's see. Movements. Slovenians, Croatians, Austrians, Triestians, Bosnians. That'll probably be good. I think we've got enough great powers at war right now that it's not going to matter. Somehow France is still at war with Russia. I don't know why. I mean, France beat Spain, obviously. I guess Russia imposed a humiliate, so now they're just kind of stuck in war forever, I guess. Weird mechanics. Alright, Romania is pieced out, so that's over. So I can move on. And who is this? So it looks like I'm fighting a rebel here. Yeah. Alright, got a few more research points, and looks like the same party won in the election. If I could humiliate the Ottomans too, that would be pretty awesome. So, looks like Germany is now retreating. Again, weird mechanics, but whatever. Who knows, maybe they're going after Portugal. And as far as the Ottoman army, yeah, there is no Ottoman army. They're probably over in Tripoli or something. And a bunch of rebels, Jacobins. Small rebellion there. And still can't get a decent factory in Galicia for some reason. That is one tough rebel army. Alright, so this guy's a little bit hurt. I'm gonna pull him back. Cut the Ottomans down to size. Everyone wants to cut the Ottomans down to size. That's obviously not going to work. I wonder if Portugal will peace out. Nope. So Portugal's going to be coming in at some point. And a small Ottoman army there. Let's see where they're going. Alright, looks like they're retreating from Istanbul. They're going to fight rebels elsewhere, so good time to move in. Alright, looks like I can build railroads, so be oh hell, I can't build railroads because of my government. Alright, so my capitalists will be building railroads at some point, whenever they feel like it, I guess. So won't have to pause for that, for better or for worse. See, I could impose a release of Bulgaria too. Let's see what that is. 62. Free Balkans, Bulgaria. Alright, that's way too much. How about Greece? Nope, also way too much. Montenegro already did. I don't really want Bosnia free. Yeah, so I'll just stick with this for now. So we got the capital. And moving onward into Anatolia. That Albanian army is incredible. Alright, liberate Montenegro. Cut the Ottoman Empire down to size. I don't know which cut the Ottoman Empire down to size that is, so I'm going to offer a new deal. Or should I humiliate? Humiliate doesn't really do anything at this point. 5 prestige is nothing. Do they even have any prestige to lose? Not really. Alright, so try and peace out here. Let's see if I guess they will accept. So liberate Montenegro, cut the Ottomans down to size, and dismantle constructions in Krakow, because why the hell not? Sort of gamey, but I could cost the German Empire or North German Federation some prestige by not letting them get that war goal. That's really, really gamey, so I'm going to let them get it anyway. Alright, so Hungary, Montenegro, cut the Ottomans down to size, dismantle constructions. And Shazam. Oh my god. Look at that stack. Wow. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Alright, so much for Ireland. It was worth a shot. So I'm guessing that's about it for part 4. It's like some substantial gains this time around. I obviously didn't end up with part of Italy yet, but now I have the option of expanding into Venetia, which is, you know, really great industrial area. So yeah, things are looking up, and I'll just be reorganizing a few things. Well, let's see. Good timing, Germany just formed, so I guess all they needed was that tiny prestige boost. And at the moment they're ranked #1 in the world. So as I said before, we are... Wow, look at that. Battlefield Hungary. So we are organizing, or I'm organizing, and we're gearing up for a multiplayer Victoria 2 game. Of course, this will span multiple weeks, but we'll be playing Tuesday, Thursdays, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. And we'll be using this mod, of course not this particular version, because you know, the rebels are a little bit overpowered here, but we will be using the same mods. So, you know, if you like what you see, I highly recommend that you sign up, and love to have, you know, the more the merrier, so love to have some more people, and really looking forward to that once it starts. We'll be starting Thursday of next week. Not sure what I'll be doing next in this game, but you know, it's been a long time coming, and as I mentioned last time around, this didn't work at all. So hopefully this recording will work, because I don't really want to redo all this again. And again, leave comments, give me some ideas on what you want to see me do next. Any ideas are welcome. Even batshit crazy things like invade Russia. I'm open to literally anything at this point. So here we end, ranked up to 6th place overall, allied to the #1 power in the world. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you for part 5 probably in about 2 weeks. Goodbye.